Most people think that the best time to buy a home in Las Vegas is the summertime. And I'm here to tell you that they might be dead wrong. So let's discover why. As a general overview of the Las Vegas market, historically, we've seen about a 4% appreciation year over year. But as you know, at times, those numbers have been dramatically higher or dramatically lower. When the weather cools off, you're going to see more buyers come out of the woodwork, and when it heats up to over 100 degrees in the summertime, you'll find that only the most serious buyers are out braving the heat to find their home. During the spring season, some of the advantages are going to be the weather. The springtime brings out the best Las Vegas weather. You're going to enjoy a lot of sunshine and cooler temperatures than you would find at other times during the year. The other thing is, many people put their homes on the market in the spring. So they're trying to hit that peak buying season for people looking to move before the end of the school year. So you're going to have, as a buyer, a lot more options than you would at some of the other times of the year. Some of the disadvantages are because there are so many people taking advantage of the great weather and more inventory, you could end up competing with multiple offers on your favorite properties. So, disadvantages and advantages in the spring buying season. Summer buying season has its advantages and disadvantages as well. So some of the advantages of the summer season is that because our temperatures soar in the summertime, only the most serious buyers are going to be out looking for homes. And that means less competition, less chances of multiple offers, so that you can actually get the home that you want. You also can get into your home before the next school season if you have kids. Some of the disadvantages of buying during the summer season is, of course, the heat. When the temperatures soar, it is much easier to get dehydrated and to just really wear out throughout the day. So to kind of get around that, make sure that you're going early in the morning and take plenty of water with you so that you don't get dehydrated. The other disadvantage is that when you're looking to buy maybe next to a school or within that school zone, because school is out, you don't have any idea of what the traffic is going to look like when school is back in session. So just keep in mind, while the streets may seem relatively clear and calm now, when school starts, that may not be the situation. If you're new to my channel, I'm Eileen Guilbeault, your go-to real estate advisor for all things relocating to Las Vegas and real estate tips. Make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so that you are notified every time a new video is uploaded. Let's continue. During the fall season, one of the advantages that you'll find is the cooler weather. You are going to love just a teeny bit of crispness in the air, or we may have a little extension of our summer heat, but it's not going to be as hot as during the summertime. So you're also going to find that you're having a lot of people who are trying to get their house sold prior to the big holidays of Hanukkah, Christmas, Thanksgiving. So they may be a little bit more apt to consider taking cost reductions on the prices that they're listed at. So that could be an advantage of buying during the fall. Some of the disadvantages of buying during the fall are going to be, because our weather is so gorgeous, you are going to see that there are a lot more buyers that are out looking that really did try to avoid all of the summer temperatures. The other thing that you may run into is that people might be taking their homes off the market temporarily the closer that it does get to the winter holidays. So if there is a home that you like, don't wait on it, because it could potentially be taken off the market if they don't get that offer accepted prior to the holidays. If you're looking to buy in the winter, some of the advantages of buying in Las Vegas are that while other areas are covered in feet of snow, we do not have snow. Our temperatures are pretty mild compared to other areas of the country, and if they're looking to sell before the end of the holiday period, or maybe even before the holiday period, you're going to find that they may be more willing to negotiate on costs. You might be able to even get some incentives paid for that you wouldn't have been able to otherwise, especially when you're dealing with new home construction. So those are some of the advantages. Some of the disadvantages are going to be when people have family members that are traveling in to visit, they may not be willing to have quite as many showings as they would have previously before the holidays kind of crept up. So you could be looking at not being able to get into every home that you want to see. The other thing is, most people are probably going to have their homes completely decked out for the holiday season. And you're really going to have to look past all of that holiday decor to see if you can see yourself living in that home. So as long as you have a good eye for what is possible in a space, it shouldn't be too much of a disadvantage. But if you're like me, I have a hard time if I can't see past all of the holiday decor. One more thing to consider when you're looking in the winter season. Is buying a home in the winter holidays something that you would consider? Share it in the comments below. Here are a few more tips for seasonal home buying. The first thing that you always want to do is start with a strategy. So make sure that you know what that timeline is going to be of when you actually want to be in that home, so that you make sure that it doesn't conflict with any major holidays. Then you want to be sure and be decisive in the way that you are bringing in your best offer first. This isn't the time to really go back and forth. If you are looking and this is the perfect home that came on the market, you want to be sure that you are set with not only your pre-approval, but that you have all the paperwork into that lender, so that if you need to close quicker than traditionally, you are ready and set to go. So timeline, strategy, pre-approval, be decisive, and come in with your absolute best offer first. That will be the key to that seasonal home buying success. For more videos about relocating to Las Vegas and real estate tips, make sure to watch one of the videos on your screen. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one.